in the chat if you want to follow along with the specifics. It's a little bit difficult to keep it all straight in pools, so use that command to follow us and to follow everything that's happening off the stream. But for now, let's get into some Mario versus Pac-Man. It's the battle of the old heads coming out here in game number 1.
There we have it, Mario versus Pac-Man, not a match that we get to see every day, and there we have it, SuperDog starting with a clean strings of up tilts, just trying to apply some pressure, 35% already, the classic burst from Pac-Man, and that dash attack, it's pretty curious, you know, because you need to be really aware of where it's gonna Pac-Man land. So yeah, the backer should be a really good option for Mario to keep at bay Pac-Man in that option. Ooh, nice combo over there. The fireball doesn't quite get anything over there. The reset, the fruit that gets Mario, but 47% versus 86. I believe we have a lot of match coming up for Wayland TD.
We're already seeing SuperDog play a very heavy bait and punish game. Less focused on the stage control, more focused on getting Blaze to overextend. Even little things like charging the up smash and timing it just right so that he slid across the stage in end lag, getting rid of the hydrant, making it very difficult for Blaze to get any of this early percent.
Yeah, definitely 141%, and it's just needs to be really careful if he doesn't want to lose that stock right now. He needs to get the most out of this, because when you're at that percentage, you just start like losing yourself out.
You panic a little bit.
Yeah, you panic a little bit, but you start to lose yourself out. You start to play a little bit more aggressive in order to try to bait your opponent and get the most damage. That grab doesn't get to anything. The fireball once again connected. That snipes with the fireballs are really crucial here, because you get to do a little bit of more damage off stage.
This is getting out of hand, and that's why right there, 108. This is basically an even game now. Blaze has managed to stay alive, has SuperDog deep off stage, and a beautiful back air to close it out. Just a textbook edge guard all the way through.
Yeah, textbook edge guard, as you said, 186, and that things just demonstrate that it doesn't matter who has the most percentage, it just matters who closes the stock first. As we saw right now, SuperDog immediately responding with one stock back to back. We're back to 2 stock apiece for each other, so they need to restart the neutral once again. The strings from the upper that get interrupted by that hydrant, 46 versus 35% the cape, so he doesn't get hit by that, and he starts just calming things a little bit, slowing the pace down, because he doesn't want to get in trouble against Pac-Man.
I see different Marios use that cape that you mentioned differently in this matchup. Some of them are a lot more aggressive with using it as a reflector, whether it's against things like an aggressive hydrant or the fruits in general. And other ones, they don't want to give Pac-Man the opportunity to set up, and so they end up being too close to reliably use that cape. I feel like SuperDog's been a little bit more of the latter.
Yeah, definitely. Right now, I believe it doesn't even matter if like SuperDog or Blaze, is trying to do a little bit of a soft recovery, but
DI mix.
The downer with the DI mix right there, closing up really early, like the Blaze stock right now.
That's the mix right there, and that is huge for SuperDog, who really struggled to get the stock the first time around, but now he's in his comfort zone. This is where SuperDog has been thriving. Jab reset does push him off the stage, giving Blaze another opportunity, but cannot get back into neutral.
Yeah, coming back into neutral, 55%. 2 stocks for SuperDog. They need to do a lot of damage right now if they want to close this stock as soon as possible. That was a really nice conversion, but SuperDog doesn't let that shield go, doesn't want to fall for it. Are we going to see? Oh my god, that DI was so amazing. Full DI in so he doesn't get caught by that spike.
But this is a really bad spot because Blaze is once again caught in the corner, and SuperDog is doing a good job of keeping him there in general. Love that rising up air. Gave Blaze an opportunity. Nair out. We're back into the neutral.
Back into the neutral, 128% versus 127. And I really love the way that SuperDog is grabbing the items back from Pac-Man. You know, we saw it early with the orange. Right now, we're in a last hit situation for Blaze. Oh, there he goes again with the cape. I really love the empty hops, just trying to bait an option from Blaze.
Yeah, that is that whiff punish game we talked about. Forward throw into the blow. Not going to get the kill there off of that down special. However, SuperDog, again, just rinse and repeating in the corner. That percent may be stacking up, but this time around, you've got a whole extra stock to play with. So you know SuperDog's going to be feeling pretty comfortable despite that.
Once again, the cape over there right now. Are we going to see a stock? And there we have it. Downer comes in clutch and gets the first game for SuperDog. We're 1-0 in the bracket right now, in the match.
That was a very comfortable game one, I feel like, for SuperDog.
Yeah.
Did struggle to get those kills. Like the last one took a while. The first one especially, that was the really critical one where Blaze was able to keep things even. But just having one stock in there, it took one stock where SuperDog got a reasonably early kill, actually earlier than we'd expect because of the DI mix, to start to walk away with it.
That DI mix was definitely something right there, because we saw at the beginning of the match that Blaze was the one like keeping up the game. He was deciding the pace. He was doing the most damage. He was closing up the stocks. But after SuperDog got that early kill, as we mentioned, it all went to his side. And you know, that's what matters the most. Like I like to say, it doesn't matter how you start the game, it matters how you finish it. And SuperDog got the game over there, but we're back at Pokemon Stadium 2 because, you know it, Pokemon Stadium 2 makes the best games.
Well, good start for Blaze here. Looking a lot more in control. You mentioned dictating that pace of the game. SuperDog plays the whiff punish game, and that means that he is kind of giving priority to Blaze to create that dictation. The question will be whether or not SuperDog can play to that whiff punish effectively, or if Blaze's mix-ups are going to start to overwhelm him.
Yeah, exactly. And there we have it once again. Blaze is starting up pretty strong. The cape reflecting that key, 28% already. But, you know, as we start to advance during the match, SuperDog starts to accommodate to Blaze's pace, and he decides if he takes the stock or not. So right now we need to be really, really careful. I like the reverse over just to mix the DI. It will not have been enough to get Blaze first stock, but that was a really nice option coming up from SuperDog.
Yeah, and it's definitely the max damage option as well. Going for a potential up B reset is a bit iffy there. Either way, things have been evened up. SuperDog trying once again to break that hydrant with the cape, just getting it out of play. One downside of that, though, is that it never gets sent towards Blaze. Blaze doesn't have to worry about that projectile on SuperDog's approaches.
Yeah, definitely. Not only because he has the cape, but whenever Blaze is away, he's just making sure that hit is from his side. Oh, the interruption once again. That's what I've been saying. You know, the fireballs from SuperDog have been so on point, like the sniping from them, and Apple almost takes Blaze's stock. I mean, SuperDog.
Great dash grab there from SuperDog. Blaze not expecting that mix-up. Now caught in the corner. We've seen this before. Do you jump? No, goes for the roll, but SuperDog was ready for it. That was the first time Blaze in those critical kill options went for the roll, so I'm really impressed that SuperDog was ready.
Yeah, but once again, immediate response by Blaze, back to 2 stock apiece each, 8% only. There we have it. We have to start back over just the little jabs, little tiny jabs. The fireball that quite doesn't hit over there, 6% only. And he doesn't want to get too close to that ladder. Are we going to see a spike? No, he opts for a backer instead to put Blaze away from the safe zone.
Yeah, it was a great reset from SuperDog. Playing that frame trap game, putting Blaze in a terrible spot, goes for the Rar Bear, pushing deep off stage, those fireballs making it so hard for Blaze to get back, and just those spaced nairs, those spaced up airs, absolutely shutting down Blaze's return to neutral.
And there we have it, 25% versus 24. Nice DI away from Blaze, just avoiding that hit from the backer. Once again, I said, the way that SuperDog is playing around the fruits and the items from Pac-Man is just so good. Blaze needs to start working out a way to make sure SuperDog doesn't quite get them, because, I mean, they're one of your most important tools.
Yes, they absolutely are. And at this point, I feel like SuperDog has been sort of shutting down that tool, but oh no! There's a little bit of a mix-up there because you're so scared of hitting the trampoline, because if you do at that point, you break it, you fall to your death. SuperDog trying to maneuver around it, gets a little bit messed up, maybe a misinput along the way, and that puts Blaze right back into the set.
Yeah, that was, as we call it over here, la sucia. That was sucio. He was trying to do something dirty over there.
What does that translate to?
Yeah, sucio. That was sucio.
What does sucio mean?
Dirty.
Dirty? Okay.
Yeah, that was really dirty stuff coming out from SuperDog's part. He wanted to end things immediately by punishing Pac-Man's recovery.
Oh.
And he quite doesn't get it. We're going to see L B, and there we have it. Is he going to take it? Yeah, it is.
You missed one tech.
You miss one tech, and your stock is gone.
Now that was Studio.
That was Sucio.
Sucio.
Yeah,
Sucio right there.
That was Sucio.
How dare you miss your techs against me?
Oh,
do you know who I am?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Winners quarterfinals, I believe, is this best of 3 or best of 5? I'm not really sure right now.
Production, can you give us a clarification on that? Is best of 3 or best of 5? They're sitting down like it's best of 5.
I'm pretty sure it's best of 5 right now. Yeah, best of 5? Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh, there we have a Light making a little cameo on the screen right there.
Shout out Light.
Shout out
That's
to
my boy.
Light. Yeah, amazing player. I mean, I love his Fox right there.
Definitely has a pretty good chance of taking it all this weekend. And
Yeah.
shows up this year, critically. Showed up this year.
I was about to say that, like, now we have, like, this meme in Spanish that, hoy sí, like, now it's the time. Now it's the time. Now was the time that Light finally came to Mexico.
See, he knew he wouldn't win last 2 years. This time, this is my year. I'm ready.
First shows up once, wins, lives without elaborate.
Well, here's just aura farming in the background.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have it back again to Pokemon Stadium 2, I believe. Oh, no, we have Kalos.
Okay.
The Kalos, I mean, hello, Bastion.
So, one thing that I think will be critical here for Blaze is that he gets backed into the corner a lot, and that is a place where SuperDog gets to reset off of those close to the corner platforms on PS2. Of course, you can reset off of the center platform here. Still a very strong option for Mario, but that's not typically where Blaze is in the neutral. Though, as I say that, of course, that is immediately what happens. He goes for the mix-up, he hits the forward air, and that is a stock down for Blaze.
A stock close in less than 30 seconds. SuperDog is a madman, just realizing that was there. That was sushi. That F-Mash was definitely something right there. And this might seem dangerous for Blaze right now, but, you know, we don't get a stock until we finish the game. So, yeah. Oh, Pete, once again, oh my god, 2 stocks in under 1 minute. What is happening? SuperDog is on fire, literally fire right now.
That ceiling's not super high. This was a risk-reward kind of pick for Blaze, and I feel like right now it has been all of the risk, none of the reward. Up smash not going to kill, but you do get a juggle. Tries to reset with the Hydrant, putting himself in a decent spot in the neutral, but SuperDog keeps finding a way to break through.
Makes you wonder what was like SuperDog's ban, because this platform is not helping you that much as Pac-Man. I'm pretty sure it's actually not, like, it's actually hurting you in this matchup, but right now he needs to be really careful.
He wanted it all. Oh, he might get it all. Another missed tech.
Yeah, he sees a mistake and he is all for it. The conversions to the backer are not going to be enough. Down tilt to backer, the bread and butter from Mario. Nice conversion over there, 101% versus 1 stock. How are you gonna recover from this? The up smash, amazing DI by Blaze right now. Needs to be really careful in this situation. Mario wants the down tilt to hit 154%. He's working with a 3 stock right now. He quite doesn't get the up smash over there. I knew he was looking for it. The reverse back air that doesn't get it.
This time around, it's Blaze who is struggling to get that first stock. Feeling the pressure to hold forward, having to box with a character that prefers to sit a little bit further back, and SuperDog is absolutely eating that up. Hold these plus frames. There's not a whole lot you can do, Blaze, when you're in those scenarios. Hiding behind the Hydrant for dear life, gets turned around. The grab not punished, but it doesn't matter because the up air comes out anyway. SuperDog taking it 3-0 and with a 3 stock.
3-0 with a 3 stock. What an amazing way to finish a set, our first set. And it was a really, really amazing trio coming out by SuperDog's part. I believe we need to talk a little bit about that F-Mash at the beginning of the game.
That was nice.
Like, how do you react to that in that way? I mean, during the middle of the match, you saw your opponent making an air dodge away. You say, maybe
this is my moment.
We will say in Spanish, that chicle pega.
The midichlorians activate. You can feel the Jedi mind tricks in your mind, and the F-Smash it comes out of its own accord.
Like,
the force palm.
Like the monk from Clash Royale. I don't know if you play Clash Royale.
No,
there's this card, like, it's the monk. He has, like, this huge chances. It was like,
just
boom, F-Mash in all of your face. And there we have it. The repeat. Once again, this is another thing that I want to talk about. The way that SuperDog was playing around those items, he was just grabbing them mid-air and playing around them. Also playing around the Hydrant, really, really good. There we have it, the mixed DI that possibly make this whole set possible.
That was the momentum swap right there. I agree with you. You make that one mistake, it gives SuperDog the opportunity to play a little slower, force you to try to hunt for those more difficult raw kill options. And sometimes you make little mistakes like that along the way, but SuperDog closed it out. Got a kill right here with a great ledge trump mix-up. Again, those mix-ups, we keep talking about mix-ups. That's a place where SuperDog was just a step ahead. And then the bread and butters, you miss a tech against Mario, you just die.
Yeah, that was the mistake that, 91%. The combo didn't even start at 91%. There we have it.
That was dirty.
Like, now that I see it, like, up close in the replay, he even, like, pushed it forward, like, upwards. He tilted it upwards, the F-match, so it will actually hit. Wow, that was an amazing reaction by SuperDog.
This last set here, that was so scrappy at the end. I'm surprised the throw didn't get punished. However, did a really good job of covering the escape from the corner. Sometimes you have situations like that, right? You're stuck in the corner. What is going through your mind? Your brain is screaming, press the jump button. Get me out of here. SuperDog knew it, hit the up air, and at that percent, like those up airs were devastating for the whole stock. Oh, check out this crowd, by the way, already. This is pools, by the way.
Amazing.
Pools on day one, and we already have a crowd like that.
A crowd as amazing as it is right now. We're watching it. I'm pretty sure that you can see it back in the stream. I would think we're gonna have a light over there. I can see it.
Yeah, I see. I was
making
right
a little cameo.
Pick his nose a little bit.
Yeah. So, I really want to invite all of you in the chat. Like, if you have the opportunity to come here next year, please do it. It's an amazing event. We don't only have Smash. We have Rivals. We have Mortal Kombat. We have Street Fighter. We have a lot of things that you can enjoy and do over here, because we don't only have the video games. We have the cosplayers.
Yeah,
we
so
have
many.
the YouTubers, the streamers. Like, we have pretty big Mexican YouTubers, like Whatever Tomorrow,